All right. Speaking of some shit being on your face, difficult week to be a Lakers fan. Spent the whole summer dreaming about Kyrie Irving and woke up with fucking Pat Bev on the roster. Someone talk me off the fucking ledge, please.
You about to be a Clippers fan? You ready?
To go from Kyrie to Pat Bev, that is funny as fuck, boy.
Jesus Christ.
How the fuck is Pat Bev and Russ going to coexist? That's what I'm curious about. Those motherfuckers
They're
not like each other. Bro.
They're not. This was a sign that Westbrook is not going to be playing next year. There is no way. They hate each other. And you saw when like LeBron said, I can't wait till Westbrook goes off. And then Pat Bev hopped in, me neither, and Westbrook didn't have nothing to add to that.
Like the fuck?
Everybody else was excited, right? Yeah. Everybody jumped in except Westbrook. Shit ain't sweet, baby. So I think I think somebody's reported on that. But I don't see him being a part of the team when the season starts. It doesn't make sense.
I legit think Pat Bev is a dude who will forgive and forget. Not Russ, though.
Exactly.
I think Russ is a lifelong grudge holder. I don't think he's ever going to be cool with Pat Bev, bro.
I think Pat Bev, it's not personal with Pat. I think everything is personal with Westbrook. You know what I'm saying? And that's just, so that's why Pat Bev was like, yeah, I can't wait. And Russ was like, I don't like you, nigga. We ain't friends. Bitch ass nigga. Bitch ass Beverly.
It is sick. I think John texted me this after the trade went through. It is sick being a sports fan. It's a stupid hobby. It's a stupid thing to do with your free time. There's only like 2 NBA basketball players that I don't like, and Pat Beverley is one of them. So of fucking course he comes to the Lakers. It's the monkey's paw curse. Please, if you give us Braun and a championship, I'll put up with anything. Well, will you really?
Here's anything. I like Pat Bev. I think Pat Bev's cool. Like I don't turn on the TV to watch Pat Bev. He's annoying as a player, but I think like, bro, like when I see like his actual, him as a person, he seems like one of the cooler, more relatable people. You know what I'm saying? So that's what
I agree with that. I was a really hardcore, like Russ was probably my favorite player in the league when the Pat Bev shit really happened. So I
remember Tyler, that was your favorite player too, right? At that moment, other than Bron, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Tough times.
Yeah. Is he your favorite player anymore? How do y'all feel about him now? I like Russ. I love Russ. I'll always love him.
It's complicated.
But it's definitely complicated.
Yeah, I'll always love Russ, but the Russ the player right about now. I don't know, buddy.
He's a great human being.
He is.
All right. Did you guys see the Bally Sports in Cleveland uploaded a highlight reel of Braun playing high school football? Did you guys see those clips?
I've seen clips before. I didn't see those clips. I've seen clips prior.
Okay. It was crazy to me to think about because he graduated high school the same year that I did. It was crazy to me to see someone and just remember shoulder pads that were that big and jerseys that were in that style. He was playing football at that time, and he's still one of the top athletes in the world. It's totally fucking insane. It's totally insane. It doesn't make any sense that he's still a professional athlete.
What's wild to me is that, he was like, 6'6" in 10th grade or something like that. You know what I mean? I think that's when he stopped playing. And what I tripped off was like, dog, he was athletic enough to be a receiver, not a tight end. You know what I'm saying? And that's in a time period where like we put you in, if you're a certain height, you go to the center, bro. I don't give a fuck what the fuck else you got going. You know what I'm saying? You had to be we have never seen you before, so we'll let you do what you want to do. Like that. And he was that. He had never been seen before. We'll let him do whatever he wants to do in any fucking sport. And the 6'6" is a fucking receiver? That's not even in the NFL. What does a 5'11" fucking corner do?
Right. Bro, the safety on the first clip.
Tall corner back then, you know what I'm
saying? Safety on the first clip who had to tackle him was wearing number 84, bro.
Wow, man.
Someone tweeted at you. Apparently, the quarterback on that team was so trash. That's why he picked basketball over football.
He legit said he would have continued playing football if he had a better quarterback. And then they showed out a clip of this motherfucker throwing, and that motherfucker like he was throwing like a pot roast or something. I've never seen a form quite like that.
You've never seen a ball do what that ball did in the air?
He was like, he threw this bit from like his shoulder. I was like, God damn.
It was like a two-handed shot put.
Yeah. Do a chest
All
pass.
that money that they had, though, that's a private school. Get somebody that could at least get the ball in the air, because that's all you needed with fucking Bron.
Yeah.
Jeez.
I mean, Bron, we all know the story about when Urban Meyer was the wide receiver coach.
Right.
He wanted Bron to come. Like, Bron could have gone D1, but college was never in the plans to begin with anyway. He knew.
Yeah.
That bag was waiting on him at the NBA. So.
Wasn't he All-American his freshman year or sophomore year of playing football? I think he was All-American.
He was like runner-up, I think, for state player of the year is like sophomore or junior year or something. Yeah. No, he would have been for sure like a top recruit. It's just crazy. And I do miss this about sports. Like, obviously with the commercialization, the increased commercialization of things, it's good I think it's good that the players are getting more money, but it was just objectively more fun when we were kids, bro, that it was like, you're a freak athlete. Like, you're about to dominate in football and basketball. Fuck it. Now, can you imagine now a top 5 like NBA prospect or college prospect, even as a freshman or a sophomore or a junior
in 7th grade?
Football?
In 7th grade, they'd have told like Mikey Williams, no, there's no fucking way you're picking a football up. Like, they would have told him no, he couldn't do that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, there were people that were going D1, they were playing 3 sports. Football, basketball, and baseball. You know what I'm saying? And they would overlap and they'd wait for them to come to the, you know what I'm saying, after the first 2 weeks of the season or whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just crazy. But it's interesting seeing like Bron, like he had to decide whether being the best football player of all time or the best basketball player of all time. And he just chose basketball. You got options when you're LeBron James. You feel me? Crazy.
And we're still selling merchandise and shoes to kids, and trainers are still selling. If you work hard enough, you could not. You cannot work your way. You cannot work your way into that, bro.
There's no way to pray your way into that, Bubba.
Yeah, the first box you have to check is winning the genetic lottery. Like, we need to be very honest about that with all these kids. You know what I'm saying? So,
big facts.